Yeah, well, I think playing Bach is inevitably always very difficult, and I thought you did this with real conviction, and it was very exciting. You picked a very exciting tempo, I thought. It was quite quick. And therefore, playing Bach is always difficult anyway, but if you pick a quick tempo and you stick to it, then you really have to lock on and just make sure that you don't fall off the horse, and you really did it very convincingly, so well done. There's a lot of sort of what musicians tend to call sort of passage work or fiddly stuff which you have to get round. I just wrote down, I wonder whether, despite the fact that you picked quite a quick tempo, whether you could just find or think about those sort of continuously moving parts as kind of having a little bit more sort of shade to them. So sort of explore them as though they're kind of crevices and nooks and crannies which have sort of different things tucked away in them, and just see if you can take a little bit more time just to make the piece not sound like it's just this sort of virtuosic kind of spinning of lots of quite difficult musical lines, but just explore the kind of colours and shades that those lines have. But I thought the ending, you did do it once, and it was at the very end, and you just sort of let the piece finish in that kind of way. But see if you can do it all the way through. But well done, you got round very well.
I thought it was very steady and good dynamics as well. That's hard in this style, I think. That's so relentless, isn't it? That it just goes and goes and goes and goes. But you had the lovely dynamics there that you can do on a piano. You can use the piano like that as opposed to an organ where it's all the same. But you did that very well. You could try something at the end, which might be me as the organist speaking, but where you did a little ritardo just at the end, I think in the penultimate bar. You could try something which is quite cool and very stylistic, which is to go straight out in tempo and just do a little lift at the last bar line. So chaka 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 chaka, yeah, chaka chaka chaka. So and that just makes the audience jump a little bit. It's a bit like in rock concerts where when they play away and it comes to the end and then they jump, and that's the end of the piece. It's a little bit like that. It just gives us an extra wow. You could workshop. It's suspension in the silence. Good. Well done.
Good. There's Vincent. All the way at the back. Good.